Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, Diego's Cottage. My name is Diego Lito of Africa, and I'm very glad to have you here. Before I proceed, do well to click on that button, subscribe button, and on that thumbs up button, like button, so that more people will get to see this video. All right, so today I want us to do a quick review of Wednesday season 2. You might be wondering, why is it Chingom making a review video? Over here we don't do official things, we just move in vibes and inshallah. You feel me? So I've just finished seeing Wednesday season 2 part 1. So today is the 3rd of September, and the part 2 of the season 2 will be coming out today. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna be posting this video, but for the fact that I want to join the moving train, I'll try to post it today. So today is 3rd of September and I'm posting it today as well, hopefully maybe before the end of the day. I've seen the part 1 and we are here to do the review. So before going to see the season 2, yeah, I was really pumped, I was really gingered, I was really happy. You know, it's Wednesday. We all enjoyed this season 1. Who no enjoy season 1 of Wednesday? Who? Talk now. Talk. I'm pure stargazing now. Everybody literally enjoyed it. I mean, almost everyone. People who love horror, people who love comedy, people who love, you know, because it was a mix of both. We laughed, we feared, it was gory, we squeezed face, and in all of that. So it was like a mixture of the whole genre. So most people enjoyed it. Hearing that season 2 was coming out, we anticipated for this season 2 for over 2 years. Everybody was gingered, pumped. So I was like, oh yeah, let me just check out some reviews on Google. I like spoilers. That's one thing about me. I like spoilers. If I'm watching a movie and then an action is about to happen which I'm uncertain and I wouldn't want to be taken unawares, I pause it, come on Google, type and see what happens, then go back to watch it. That's how I basically checked reviews. But when I was checking the reviews, you know, it was somehow I was like, I ain't gonna allow anybody to discourage me. So I left the reviews, started saying I saw that movie for over 2 weeks, and it's just 4 episodes, and that's how I just like see my movies sometimes, because I've been quite busy. Where was I? Okay, so I started to see the season 2. Few minutes, not even few minutes, I was so many minutes gone in episode 1. That's how I already watched like 35 minutes, and I was in out. I wasn't understanding shit. I'm like, what's going on there? Was this the Wednesday I watched? And that was why I had to, like, I was in episode 1 for like a long time, 2 weeks, and that was why I wasn't feeling the whole thing, because I wasn't understanding what was going on. We had watched this previous season 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, if I'm correct. Imagine having to go through life, navigate through life, and also having to remember a movie you watched 2 years ago. We're wrong now. It was quite difficult for me. I couldn't understand what was going on. I said, I don't use my data to download this movie, and Wednesday is not a movie I can just, you know, decide not to see because episode 1 is boring for me. So I didn't want to come to the conclusion that, oh, this one is whack. So I said, okay, let me go back to season 1. I just watched the last episode of season 1 and I picked up. I was like, ooh, it actually like ignited the fire, the interest, you know, for that movie. After I finished seeing the last episode of the season 1, and I'm dived into the season 2, and that was when I started understanding what was going on, the character introductions, the character names. I started enjoying what was going on, and that was voila, part 1 of season 2 begun. I've seen different reviews online. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, yeah. So I would not allow any other person's opinion or perspective, or you know, to influence or affect mine. Like you now, that at the end of this video I'll ask you what do you think, because I'm gonna rate and you're gonna drop your own ratings. It is apparently for those who have seen this movie and those who have not seen it. Stay with me, ride with me, and as you're riding with me, they press that subscribe button, and as they press that subscribe button, they also tap that thumbs up button. They also comment, hey Joe, I want me this, and they find watch hours. They know what made they don't play, make I not talk am out before YouTube go. One of the major problems I have with at least the first part of the season 2 that I've seen is it's childlike. Is it childlike? Is that the correct word for it? It's childish. So we wanted a Wednesday with serious actions. Yeah, the comedy would be there because of the likes of Enid and the rest of them, who is, by the way, one of my favorite characters. But we wanted a Wednesday with serious action. So some of the things they were doing, they were just like child's play. I was like, what's going on here? Who directed this part? Who wrote this script? But let's not also forget that there were some parts they were good and all of that. So I have had people say that Jenna Ortega, which is the girl who played the character Wednesday Addams, checked out of the role already before this season so that they could see it. It was obvious. But personally, me, I couldn't see it. She still gave it her best shot. To me, it was fair. The series was fair because I was glued at some point. But getting glued was because I had to rewatch the last season, the last episode of last season. Yeah, I enjoyed some parts, but some things got on my nerve, and some things I was like, nigga, what is you doing? What is you directing? Whoever that was that directed it. Now, first, I have to comment about Wednesday's brother, Pugsley Addams. The guy is grown. I understand that you guys are trying to infuse, but nigga, you got on my nerves. And I find it very appalling that so many people didn't actually like find him annoying, but I just don't know, for some reasons I found him annoying. Because why go? Okay, let's say the showrunners were just like trying to paint the whole Wednesday family as people who are odd, weird family, people who are odd, who have these odd qualities. And that's why I think like what he did in that season 2 of having to go after, I don't forget this guy's name, Enid's ex-boyfriend had told him a story. He had to go out to find that zombie. He had to harvest a zombie in the woods, brought him in, chained him, even when his friend was telling him, oh, that this is harmful, you cannot trust a zombie, look at him, a very ugly looking thing. And it was so disgusting for me. I'm not a fan of disgusting graphics, especially something that would trigger my trypophobia before I bite my lip. I found it so disgusting and irritating. And nigga, why are you petting this thing? Why are you keeping a zombie as a pet? Oh, I understand you are from the Addams family, but you guys shouldn't do that. The whole Pugsley thing with the zombie, that's Wednesday's brother with the zombie, kind of got me angry. And I'm like, what's this? Not necessary. You guys could have, if you guys wanted to make him weird, you guys could have used something, darker or something, that would. But that's it. Then also, the place I also hated the most was during their campaign, because what was that when they were trying to fight with was it the militants? What am I gonna call them? Those of you that have seen it, you know what I'm talking about, and those of you who have not seen it, I'm not gonna give you a spoiler, but you're gonna enjoy this video regardless. And when you see it, you'll be like, oh, Diego Lito of Africa said this. So that place, I didn't understand what was going on. It was too childlike, as if you are watching like a cartoon, as if like the target audience is 10, 11, not even 11, 10, 9, 8 years target audience. Whereas we're adults watching it was literally like Henry Danger, where they have to do so many unrealistic things, vroom, 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 for no just reason. Where did you guys come from and where are you guys going to? So that was a no for me. Another part I didn't like was the Wednesdays. Not like I didn't like, but I found it somehow. Wednesday's uncle, that was the ending part. So the weird uncle, I understand everybody in the Addams family is weird, so but there is a way you guys could have placed them and it could have come out perfectly. So but altogether, the movie I enjoyed myself. As soon as I finished the episode 1 that was really dragging, but I enjoyed myself. Again, it didn't have like a particular cause, like a very tangible cause like the season 1 had, because there were a lot of things going on in season 1, serious actions, serious things. But this season, it was just, Wednesday was all about, I don't want my best friend to die. I don't want my best friend to die, and that was prompting her to do a lot of things, a lot of shitty things, and all of that stuff. So the intention behind their actions in season 2 were not as serious or as thick as they were in season 1. But altogether, you might enjoy Wednesday season 2 if you're patient, but if you're not, episode 1 will throw you off balance. I think this video is getting overly long, and I've said literally all that I have to say. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. You might enjoy it, and then we hope that the part 2 is gonna be lit. So you know what to do. Subscribe for more movie reviews and other good things that I bring on this channel. Like, comment, and I personally am rating this movie a 6/10. 6/10. You tell me what you're rating this movie on the comment section. See ya on my next video.